Oh, that's right, baby. That's right, baby. We're seeing some progress. So that's what I've been tinkering around on the last couple days here and recorded a little bit of it so you guys can have a little video and a little update. So I'm going to go ahead and throw that footage in here. Appreciate y'all guys tuning in. Enjoy the content. So the last update I gave y'all, I wasn't going to use my crankshaft. I was going to find another crank, but I got bored last night, started messing around with that one. Some emery cloth, some 2000 grit sandpaper with a little bit of polish, and some WD-40. And I'll be damned if I didn't get all the aluminum off that thing that was on it. And everything still measures out close to what it's supposed to be at. So we're going to go ahead and run that crankshaft. So nothing's holding us up now. We can go ahead today, get this bottom end completely assembled, minus pistons and rods. Then we can go ahead, get that in the car with the transmission. We can get the clutch, flywheel, all that stuff on. Transmission bolted up, everything in the car, axles in, all that stuff, to where all we have to do is drop the pistons and rods in it when the pistons come in and bolt our head on and tidy everything up, and we'll be good to go. So we're going to go ahead and get ripping on her. Alright, we got everything cleaned up. Our journals are cleaned up there. We got all of our caps cleaned up and our bearings right there. So we'll go ahead and get these bearings set in. Alright, so go ahead and get these bearings popped open here. Make sure you got clean hands. Don't mess with this shit. Don't want to get any kind of junk in the bearings. And using either ACL or King bearings. Now, I will show you here. You gotta be careful because the first four there's five. So the first five, those are going to be for your caps, and that's because they have, I'll show you the difference here. The ones for the caps have the groove in the center. The ones for the block have the top. Block clean. Notch. You're on the side. I'll turn in there. There we go. Go in the next one. Make sure it's clean. Sometimes have some grease on from the manufacturer. So you want to grease on the backside. Take it. Set it over. Arrows that are on your main caps here, those arrows will face your timing cover. Nails should be running any time. We'll have our thrust washers, and then we'll go ahead and put them in and get the crank installed. There they are. One there. One there. Now we can go ahead and set our crank in there. Got some big old pile in there on our bearings. Alright, this is for the lube. All the caps here. Remember, number 1 starts on your crankshaft side, and the arrows point towards your crank pulley side as well. Oil pump, all that good stuff. Arrow, there's the oil pump. 3. 3 more nipples. I'll take our 14mm, snug everything up real good, start in the center. Alright, snug it up. Now we'll get our torque wrench here and torque them down to spec. So, for our block, our main caps, that's our sequence. We're going to start right there in the middle, work our way out. Our first step's going to be 22 foot-pounds, and then we're going to stop at 56 foot-pounds. So there's our first step. Now let's go ahead and get these torqued down to our final sequence, 56 pounds. Alright. We got our oil pump up on the block. Just gotta finish putting our hardware in it. Remember, you don't want to crank these down all the way. You just want to get them hand snug so your gasket maker can set up. Once your gasket maker is set up, then we'll torque her all the way down. Now, these are a couple of different links, so make sure you put the right ones in the right holes. Long ones go around the outside, small ones go with your timing thing. That's it, Wayne. I need that angle to seal this. That should be alright. Alright. Got 10. I got it out already. Just a matter of what I do with it. There we go. 10. Get these all snug up, hand tight. It's nice assembling everything when it's nice and new and clean. You don't have fucking grease all over you. It's the worst part about working on a Honda is all the grease and grime. It's nice when you gotta deal with it. Alright. Those are all hand tight. We'll let that set up and we'll snug them the rest of the way down. Now once that's dry and we snug that all the way down, the only thing we can do in the meantime, go ahead, put our tensioner on here. We can go ahead and do our timing gear stuff. We'll leave our crank pulley off though, probably. Yeah, we'll leave the crank pulley off until we get it in the car, and that'll hopefully eliminate scratching the frame rail over there on that side. So we'll go ahead, we'll get the tensioner on, our spring, all that good stuff, and then we will go ahead and get this thing flipped upside down. We'll put the pan on it. Once we get the pan on it, we can go ahead and put this mount on, and we'll go ahead and get it off this engine stand. Then we'll get our rear main seal on, get the engine in here, get it bolted up over there, get the transmission on it, all that good stuff. So just gonna keep on moving along. I'm excited to work on it. I'm excited to bring you guys an update. So when you do these tensioners, you're gonna have two little lips that have holes. One's going to be for your spring, which attaches down here to this nipple, and the other one has a hole in it as well, and it actually slides over a nipple right there that holds that in place. Then you're able to adjust your tension with that spring and loosen, tighten your bolt. I'll go ahead and get this mount on this side, and then it's just waiting for this RTV to dry so we can go ahead and tighten up this oil pump. Well, we're ready to start getting this engine bay ready now for the Engine to go in. Go ahead, get our harness unwrapped here. Now we're going to set this block down on this block. That way we can unbolt our engine stand. Start getting our mounts hooked up. Now your pressure plate bolts, they're going to be a 17 millimeter 12-point socket. Drop a Loctite on these as well. Now you know what time it is. It's time to put the transmission on. Man, that is a beautiful, beautiful sight right there. So now, go ahead and get this mount on this side. Get this thing jacked up and this side bolted so she's sitting there supporting herself. Oh yeah, she's supporting herself now. So I'm going to go ahead and wrestle this T-bracket in here. Once I get that T-bracket in, then we'll get the starter in and continue to put everything on that we can. Got that pesky rear T-bracket in there. Looking good, baby, looking good. Go ahead and get this front lower bar on. That way we can get our oil cooler mounted, radiator mounted.
I'm just trying to get it, know I need my bands. Hammer keep it 30 clip, you know I gotta let them dance. Rain dance, throw the money up. Range Rover, pull a rain truck.
Boys, we're whooping it.
Rain dance, throw the money up. Range Rover, pull a rain truck. Every time I see the clip.
Get our coolant hoses done back here. Then we have the one that goes to our head, of course. Alternators all hooked up. Plug and power wire. Oil cooler installed, mounted. Mid plate. Starter with power wire. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and get my power wire from the starter to the battery. We'll go ahead and get that on the car. And we'll go ahead and get the two grounds on that go on over here as well. And then we have a ground also that goes back here in this corner, and we'll get it knocked out. Got the harness all tucked the way it needs to be tucked. I just have my distributor plug here, coolant temp sensor, temperature, and then my fan switch. Obviously I gotta get a little bit more wire loom, so I can put some loom on the end of that. Besides that, the harness is all done. Got it all taken care of back here. Everything's as minimal as possible. I didn't want to go too fucking crazy because I'm going to be working on the car. I mean, when the car's running, I drive it daily, so it didn't make sense for me to go full bore, full tilt, and tuck the shit out of everything and make it difficult to get to and hard to work on. That's the reason why I did my brake lines the way I did. Put my proportioning valve down there versus inside the car, just because I wanted it to be easy to work on still. So I think that's going to be it for this video. Got you guys a nice little update and made some good progress on the car. Tomorrow I'll go ahead and get the axles in. We'll get the brakes bled. We'll get the clutch bled. And then we'll just sit around and twiddle our thumbs until we get our pistons. As always, I appreciate y'all guys watching, and thanks so much. We reached over 150 subscribers. I'm ordering stickers within the next few days. I'm trying to source someone local to make them for me versus ordering from some Chinese company, so just be patient with me. I'm going to get her done ASAP, and we're going to get them stickers out to everybody that wants one. Continue to like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We'll see you guys on the next one.
On the East Coast like I'm Chris Webber.